What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a DMX controller to your Party Spinner LED moving headlights. So on the light itself, we can select whether we want to have the light set to 6-channel DMX or 10-channel DMX mode, and whether we use one or the other is completely dependent on your needs and how much control you want to have over your lights. You can always go back to the DMX guide to see what fader controls what in each mode, and we also have a color chase table and a color table for you guys to check out. So for this demo today, let's set each light to 10-channel mode. We're also going to set the DMX address for each light to A001. You'll also want to be sure to set your lights to slave mode because we're going to be mastering them with the DMX controller. So now to connect the DMX controller to our light, we're going to take one DMX cable, plug the male end into the DMX out of your controller, then plug the other end into the DMX in on your first light. So now to connect our first light to the second light, we'll take another DMX cable, plug the male end into the DMX out of our first light, then plug the other end into the DMX in on the next light. You'll want to repeat this process for however many lights you want to have set up. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn on my DMX controller. So now on our DMX controller, we can activate scanner 1. If you have everything set up just like we did, but your lights don't respond at first, you can try going to the reset menu of your lights, and when you press enter, your lights will normalize, and hopefully by then they'll start to react to your controller. So now let's go through each fader and see what they do. Starting with fader 1, this acts as the master dimmer, so for today, let's put that all the way up. Next we have fader 2, which acts as the strobe mode, which will only work if we have a color set to it. Next we have fader 3, where we can control the pan of the light anywhere from 0 to 540 degrees. And right next to that we have fader 4, where we can control the speed of the pan. So the higher we raise this, the slower the lights will pan. Next we have fader 5 to control the tilt of the light from 0 to 360 degrees. And next to that we have tilt rotate, which won't do anything from value 0 to 5, but from value 6 to 126 we can adjust the forward movement from fast to slow. Values 127 and 128 stop the tilt. From values 129 and 249 we can adjust the tilt going backwards from fast to slow. You can always tell which value you're on with which fader by looking at the display here on your controller. Now fader 7 will control what color we have the light set to on the left side of the light, while fader 8 allows us to pick a color for the right side. Next to that we have fader 9, where we can control the brightness of the white strip in the middle of the light. And then we have fader 10, where the values from 200 to 209 start the reset for the light. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up a DMX controller to your Party Spinner LED moving headlights. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.